I think for me personally, even in my country, Ghana, I don't believe in the government because, of course, the government have a system that the government is following. The government set a system, and it's up to you, the individual, to find your own place in the system,
Mm.
right? So the government don't necessarily need to create a job for you, the individual. It's you, the individual, that needs to fit yourself in the system of the government.
Hi guys, magandang hapon. So today our guest is all the way from Africa and he is living in the Philippines. And today we are going to know why he left Africa and we're going to know where in Africa he is from.
Okay.
And then he's going to share with us his experience in the Philippines. So,
Yes,
ladies
yes,
and
yes.
gentlemen, welcome. Oops, your name is written Cindy.
No, okay. My name is Don Wise, though.
His name is Don Wise.
My name is Don Wise Jr., of course. From Ghana, Africa, to be specific, of course. That's western part of Africa.
Have you
And
been to Nigeria?
one time only, but it was only a transit. Yeah, it wasn't long. I just went to get some goods. That's a long time ago, like just for business.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just business. Even that time, I was really young. I was really young. So I was with my parents. Of course, you can drive from Ghana to Nigeria, right?
Yeah, that was why I asked you because
Yeah.
we share border together.
Yeah. So we drove that time through Togo, Benin, and then we entered Nigeria. But I was really young, and then they transacted whatever business they had to do, and then of course uh, we drove back. Yes, but after that, I have not really been to Nigeria. But there is a common thing about Ghana and Nigeria. I don't know where the thing is, but Ghana and Nigeria is always like a brother and a brother. You know that feeling, yes?
Yeah, I know.
Hmm. When,
But
for example, me,
we always fight on Twitter who has the best jollof rice.
that is that is the thing that makes me, always like if I see an African maybe and he say I ask where are you from? If he says I'm from maybe South Africa, I don't really feel the connection. Or if I ask where are you from? Liberia, I don't really feel the connection. But when I
Like the way
ask where
you
you
feel
from,
with
say Nigeria,
Nigeria.
I say God, me how
Ah,
far?
my
How far?
brother.
Uh-huh. At least we have jollof rice to fight about, yes.
I know, right?
And
And
Ghana jollof
president
is the
fight
best.
about.
And Ghana jollof is the best.
Well, I
Yes.
think was it last year you guys won the best jollof rice on Twitter.
Of course, it's not only last year, it has always been like that. Ghana Jollof is the best. There is nothing.
Don't
You
don't
Nigerians.
let Nigerians hear you. Oh. Those people can fight.
Yeah. Did you taste Ghana Jollof
Oh,
before?
I haven't. I really
Oh,
want to. I'm dying to taste it.
oh, I'm sorry. If I cook Ghana Jollof for you, every day you'll be in my house.
Why didn't you
Please
cook
cook
it
for me.
when we met in the Philippines?
No, I'm a lazy guy in the kitchen. Yeah, very lazy in the kitchen. Hmm.
So, what took you to the Philippines? I'm curious.
Ah, where should I start from? Okay. Me, ever since I've been an adventurous traveler. Yeah, like yeah, even when I was in Ghana, I wasn't really staying at one place. Like from the north to the south to the east to the west. So always on the go. Yes. So of course, I graduated in my college first in Ghana. And then of course I wanted to take my second course. My first course is actually education. I wanted my second course to be law, of course, and then there were a lot of people on the list, and they were only accepting few people that time in the university. So, and my mom has been around Asia. Yeah, I think she even passed by Philippines, but that was a long time ago. So she suggested that okay, You just go there because the schools were good here, you know. Yeah, and of course, it's easy for you to choose the course that you want as compared to Ghana. So that's why I had to move. But I didn't even that time. I didn't even know there's a place called Philippines. I only have heard Philippians in the Bible. Yeah.
Bible.
So that's the basic. Yes, that's the basic. Mm.
So, how long have you been in the Philippines now?
If I'm calculating and I'm not wrong, maybe since 2010. Since 2010.
Oh
Matagal
my
na ako
gosh,
dito. Pino ako ngayon.
you are Lolo.
Yeah, parang yeah, lolo. Okay.
Yeah,
Matagal
Lolo.
no ako dito. Matagal,
Because
matagal.
I think you are one of the oldest African in the Philippines. 2010.
Actually, if I'm calculating, I should be here earlier than that. But of course, let's take it like that. Let's take it
My
like
God,
yeah, let's
my
take
God.
it like that.
So, what are
Mm-hmm.
you doing in the Philippines, if I may ask?
Of course, after graduating, yes, after graduating, the normal hustle. So you get the normal
So, what did you study?
business. Okay, first I studied criminal justice education. Yeah, in
Criminal
UC.
education in
That's what
UC.
they call criminology.
Aha! What my sister
Hmm.
is studying.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
So,
sister is a final year criminology student.
oh, really? So
Yeah.
actually, I was among the first foreigners, not even just black people, to study criminology in UC. And everybody used to ask me, why criminology? Why not engineering? Why not business? Why not nursing? Why only you, Crim? So I actually got a name. They call me Crim.
Cream. Cream.
Yeah, Crim.
Because of the criminology.
Yes, because of criminology. So they used to call me. So
Filipinos
after
call you,
criminal,
gave you that nickname?
yeah, they call me Crim. Like I'm a criminal. Yes. So after that, I took electronics and communication engineering.
Wow. Wow.
Yes. So no, for the studying, I've done a lot actually. Yes,
So
I've
how
studied
many how many studying did you do in the Philippines? Cream, engineering,
CRIM, ECE, and I have my education already. So let's say three. So of course, I've I've
criminology, engineering, and what?
education.
Education.
Yeah,
Damn.
education. So of course, I've wasted a lot of years in school. So if school is to pay, I'm supposed to have a lot of money. But say school not the pay. Education doesn't pay.
Yeah.
hmm So
So you have a Filipina girlfriend or wife?
of course, wife. Of course, a
What?
beautiful Filipino wife.
Hey,
Yes, 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 yes,
hey,
yes.
I
Of
know.
course.
I'm just asking because people don't know.
And and that's a tricky question. If I say no, ha, big problem.
Trust
If
me.
I if I say yes,
But but I know you
maybe
can't say no because I know you. I know the kind of person you are. You can't say no.
yes, yes. If I say
Ever since
no,
I know you've been a wonderful man, so I think Cindy is blessed
yes, yes,
to
yes.
have
If I
you.
say no, they'll kill me today.
Patai.
Yeah. Yes, patay. Patay ako ngayon. Yes, yes, yes.
So um so what do you do in the Philippines? What's your business, if I
Mm.
may ask?
Okay, for the business, I've actually done a lot, actually. Yes, a lot. Let's say we had restaurants, we had
Wow.
the English school, the online school, where it's like a call center. We had
Yeah.
call centers, we
Wow.
had car shop, the garage where we sell cars, we rent
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the real estate. For the business, normal hustle, normal. I'll call
Man,
it normal.
African man.
Yes, 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 yes. We know the carry last African
I
man.
know, right?
Yes, you have to. You cannot just sit
So
down and do nothing, whether it's your country or not, or wherever you
mm,
find yourself. Yes,
you must
and
hustle.
that's one thing I like the Nigerian. I'm not being discriminated. Okay, I'm not discriminating, but I like the Igbos with that. Yes, wherever they put their head, they want to
It's
survive.
hustle.
Yeah, survive. So
So
most of the Nigerians they think I'm Igbo, but I tell them no, I'm not Igbo. I am Ghana. Ghana. Ochikokos
maybe
Ghana.
your ancestors have a root in Igbo land.
Well, it's Ghanaian. It's the Ghanaian spirit. Yes, really Ghanaian spirit. The Ghanaian
So
spirit.
I was going to ask you, what has been your experience in general in the Philippines?
Hmm. My experience in general. This is a very tricky question. Yes, but I'll do
Yeah,
my
like
possible best.
how was life in the Philippines? Did you like it? How is the weather, the food, the language,
Oh,
the people? This is what I'm asking.
hmm. Okay, 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 okay. Then let me just take it one after the other. When it comes
Done.
to the weather, because I'm in Baguio, of course, I stayed a lot in Baguio. So the weather, even if you don't have money, your head is not hot. Uh-huh. At least, yeah, of course, that's the good thing about Baguio. At least it's cool, and then in the evening you can walk around, and the Igorots are nice people. Actually, they are calm people. They are good people. And then when it comes to, for example, the food, I didn't really, after so many years, I didn't really adjust to the food. Nah, that's the truth. Let's say the only Filipino food I can eat sometimes is the adobo. Yeah, I can
Mm,
adjust. But for the food, I didn't really adjust because, of course, typical African man. Yeah,
mm.
we want to eat
Swallow.
our gabi,
Mm,
we want to eat our plantain, we want to eat our
mm.
cassava. You know, hmm
So do you
Right.
do you find them in the Philippines?
Do I?
Get the African food in the Philippines.
Um, not not the same taste, not exactly the same. Like the gari here, of course, it's not really exactly like the gari in Ghana, but at least there is something, you know. Uh-huh.
Mm,
And there are some stores that imports all these African, like the yam, the
mm-hmm.
malt, the all those ingredients, and sometimes, of course, and there are beautiful ladies like before yourself that if I'm hungry, I can pass by there and say, "Hey, I beg, where did they go on?" hmm And then they can cook something, and then maybe I'll store it in the ref or something like that. So the food typically, no, I did not get used to it. The only thing I eat is maybe the fried rice and the chicken. That's it. Yeah, but
Does
the
your wife eat
chicken.
your African food as well?
No, that is the beautiful thing about me and my wife. She eats her food, I eat my food.
You eat your food.
Perfect. Yes, there is no, and because I like my food to be spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then she doesn't like spicy. So the best thing is if she's hungry, we go to her restaurant, she eats. After that, we drive to
Mm. Your
an
restaurant.
Arabic
Oh.
or African restaurant. I eat. Everybody is happy. That's a happy life. Yes.
And your kids,
Yeah.
what do they eat?
Ah,
African food.
no, there are more of the Filipino or
Oh,
the Korean, something like that. Yes, my daughter actually she likes the Korean, the Chinese, this thing. She
restaurant.
doesn't. She, but she has drunk Gary before. When I make Gary with
Granite.
granite and yeah, she likes that one. But aside from that, she doesn't really like the African food. Mm. Okay.
So, and the language?
Uh for the language, okay, we have the Tagalog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hindi mahirap yung Tagalog kasi
Mm,
madali lang pag gusto mo no, no, yung because I'm doing business, so I'm interacting every day with Filipinos, yes.
Wow.
So walang akong choice. Talaga.
Oh my God.
Uh, yes, I have to do the Tagalog talaga. So the
I need to
Tagalog,
be coming
if you
to my Tagalog class to be learning.
yeah, when I came to this country first, I had an instructor who was teaching me Tagalog because I had to enroll the Filipino class. But that time I was not really taking it serious. But for the business, you don't have a choice. Yes. And then in Baguio, we have of course, they speak the Ilocano and then they speak the Igorot, the Ibaloy.
Mm.
So I'll teach you one Ibaloy. Say, Ngantoy ngaran mo.
Nantong nyaram mo.
Ngantoy or sepi ngaran mo. It means,
Nantong.
or or you say, pian ko mangan ng inapoy. Pian ko?
Kianko nyang and na point.
Yeah. Mm. It means I want to eat rice. It's similar to Pangalatok. The Ibaloy is actually similar to Pangalatok. So if you
Mm.
can speak Pangalatok, it's just the accent that you have to adjust. And then, so me,
Let me
when they
just
speak,
learn Tagalog first before any other one.
no, Tagalog is it's very simple. I mean, like, if you
Yeah.
speak, I can understand 100%. Maybe when I speak, the accent and then the grammar might change a bit, but yeah, I can do the Tagalog.
Um,
Yeah. And the
have
people
you
are,
in any way kind of experienced racism over there?
hmm, well, if you're a student, of course, it's kind of different. Yes. If you're a student, yes, I think this is not just in Philippines. This is everywhere in the world. Yes. If you're a student, there is little or no competition. You get it? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But when you are in business, of course, you automatically have competition. Like, example, when I'm selling cars or something, there are other car shops, there are other garages that are also selling cars. You
Mm,
get, and
mm,
and there are, of course, there is this kind of culture that the white people, the white man and the black man. You understand? So
mm.
when you are in Philippines and you're a white man, it's better than when you're a black man. Okay,
Yeah.
because
True.
yeah, so sometimes somebody can meet you and say, how come you're a black man and you're driving a big car? You understand? Yeah. So of course, sometimes it's not because the people are not good. No, it's because you have competition. Yes. So
Uh-huh.
somebody might be doing it just for the business. So one person's mistake, you cannot generalize that for all the people. You get.
True. True.
So for me, I see it more. Some of the racist comments I got, I see it more as competition. Yes, because um my wife is a real estate broker. So sometimes I have to drive her. So when there
Mm,
is a deal and person A wants to get the deal, person B wants to get the deal, person C
mm,
wants to get the deal, and you
mm.
show up with the foreigner, of course there is a way that the other competition would be like, oh, if it's a foreigner, maybe he has more money, or if it's a foreigner, he doesn't have the right to be in this kind of transaction. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I see it more like competition from specific individuals, not
Oh,
to generalize like all Filipinos. No, 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 no. No, I
no.
cannot. Hmm.
So what do you think about, okay, how am I going to put it? Because so many
Okay.
foreigners actually came to the Philippines to study and
Mm.
they're not working.
Okay.
There's no job. So what do you think the government in the Philippines can do to help them to be, do you think there's anything they can do to help, or they should just like let them be, after study they go? Because I have a foreigner that was complaining that the government in Philippines is not helping students, especially after graduation, to help them get a job. Okay, look at
Mm,
people like you found something doing. What about those that cannot? You know,
mhm.
what do you have to say about it?
Okay, I think the first thing is your visa as a student doesn't allow you to work. That's the first thing. Yes.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
visa as a student doesn't allow you to work. And I think at this age of the world, we are already, the world is already open. So you can be a Filipino and work in the United States or work in Canada or work in Qatar or work, and there can be an American in Philippines working, or it can be provided you have the right visa. Yes.
Right.
And
Right.
then you look for the right way because there is a way. So, for example, if you're holding a student visa, which states that you cannot work and you are expecting the government to help you to work, I think you are contradicting the situation. You understand my
Mm.
point?
Yeah.
So sometimes
Sure.
it's the lack of the education or the lack of knowledge also which distance. So of course, in the first place, your visa is a student visa. And here in this country, it's not allowed for you to use a student visa to work. So
Mm.
for first, the first thing or the first step you have to do is to look for the right visa, the working visa or the permit first. And then there are some jobs that are so technical that you as a foreigner, no matter where you are, you can do it. Those are the jobs you have to look for. So if you say, I think for me personally, even in my country, Ghana, I don't believe in the government because, of course, the government have a system that the government is following. The government set a system, and it's up to you, the individual, to find your own place in the system,
Mm.
right? So the government don't necessarily need to create a job for you, the individual. It's you, the individual, that needs to fit yourself in the system of the government. When I was in Ghana, I went to the port where the port, the ship, right?
Mm.
And then
Mm.
we were expecting some goods to come in. So there is this man who is working as a laborer in the port. So he was
Mm.
complaining that the economy is not good. The economy is not good. So the rich man beside me went to him and said, "Hey, idiot, shut up. You are not part of the, you are not part of the economy because they said prices of fuel is high. Are you selling fuel?" The guy said no. They said prices of rice have increased. Are you selling rice? The guy said no. They said prices of commodities have increased. Are you selling any commodity? The guy said no. So he told him, shut up. You are not part of the economy. So don't complain that the economy is not good. For you to be able to complain that the economy is not good, first you have to do something, right? Yeah. So even if you are selling tomatoes, even if you are selling onions, and they say the economy is not good, then you are complaining that, oh, my tomato, I used to buy it 1 peso, I sell it 2 peso. Now I have to buy it 2 peso. So in this situation, you are part of the economy, so you can complain. But if you are
Mm.
there, you're doing nothing, expecting the government to this thing, you're not part of the economy. So
Mm.
as a person, yeah. So my advice to the foreigners is that look for the people who are doing the business. Okay. Yes,
Mm.
look for the foreigners who are doing the business, or go to some of the lawyers or something.
Mm.
They will teach you the way. There is always a way. Those of us who studied criminal justice education, to every law, there is an exemption, right?
Mm.
Then
Mm.
every house, there is a window and there's a door. So if you don't
Mm.
know where is the door, you hit your head against the wall. Yes.
Sure. Sure.
But when you know where is the window, where is the wall, the door, when there's an issue, of course, you have somewhere to escape. Yeah. So that's my advice to them, that you have to find something, help yourself, and then you see the way.
Thank you. So, do you have any plan on going back to Ghana to establish your business over there?
Uh, my business actually is real estate, and then, like an entrepreneur. So I've actually learned a lot. The system in Ghana is kind of different from the system in the Philippines.
Mm.
In Africa, we buy cash. You know
Yeah.
that, right? For example, if you want to
Yes.
buy a car, you wait, and then you buy your car cash, and then you
Mm.
go. If you want to buy a car, you buy cash and you go.
Mm.
So there is a lot of new not it might not be better or this thing, but it's a way that we do
Mm,
things here. Like if you want to Philippines, if you want to get a house, you can just go to the bank, uh, provide some details, get a
mm.
loan in the bank, and be paying monthly. Use the house to make money, and all these ways systems that I've learned. Of course, I have a plan to introduce that system. Yes,
That's
in
all.
Africa.
Wow,
Yes, in
wow,
Ghana.
wow.
Mhm.
I don't know what questions to ask you, but this was wow.
Yes, yes, yes. I hope you also enjoyed your stay here. Yes.
I did. You,
Yeah.
are you interviewing me? Start a YouTube channel to interview me.
No, I'm not interviewing you, but of course there are times that we hang out in Baguio, and then yes, and there are times that I used to come to your house. I think I came to your house to eat some time ago. Do you remember?
Yeah, you did. And when I was selling in that restaurant close
Oh
to
yes,
Bolina,
yes. I
I
came
said
to that
Bolina
restaurant.
close to what's the name of this place? After my school, when you're going
Yeah,
up, yeah,
after that junction.
yeah, after Jollibee.
Yeah. Yes. Of course, those were good times. Those were good times. Hard and good times. You cannot, whichever you put it, it was hard times. It was good time. But of course, it's past already.
But it made me strong. It made us strong.
Ye- yes. In life, the ones that you cannot overcome, you learn it as an experience, and then you move on, so that in the future you have something to tell your children. Yes.
True, true, true. It was nice having you, Mr. Don Wise Jr.
Yes. It's nice talking to you too, Madam Nurse Glory. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
for
Okay. Take care.